All right, everybody, I'm going to give you a really quick and throwdown version of how to put together these stacked skulls. I also have the stacked pumpkins. I'm going to assume they are the exact same. I know people have intertwined them, put a skull, then a pumpkin skull. I think it looks pretty cool. So whatever your preference is. It's kind of hard and not kind of hard. I mean, I had no idea these skulls were this big. My Home Depot is still selling, storage containers. We have no Halloween out yet. So pretty awesome, but didn't understand the brouhaha over them. I mean, I like the skulls better than the pumpkins, even though I'm a pumpkin nut, so I don't understand that about me right now, but I do. So I didn't understand the hoopla last year about the pumpkins, and I didn't get them. So I'm wondering once I get them out if I'll understand, because when I got these skulls out, I was like, yeah, they're cool. They can be used for a lot of stuff. Okay, whatever. Wasn't overly crazy about them like some people until I plugged them in. And there's the head. Oh man, they look so good plugged in. So then I was like, okay, understand, totally understand. So maybe that's the deal with the pumpkins. And I saw where some people are darkening the pumpkins, and maybe next year I might have to do that because it looks so good. But anyway, real quick, you get this stand. It has a snap piece here, which is B. The base is A. This is B. You put these two C's in, see, and then you put your bottom base skull, and so I'm just going to show you real quick. So at the top of each skull, you have this little cord that pulls out. You pull it out, see that right there, plug in, and I'm just going to use the smallest head right now to show you guys because it really doesn't matter. They're all the same. So your next size head would, okay, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. So you put this on, then you're going to screw in the pole, and it's easy peasy to screw that in. It's got a little T to help you screw it down into here. So you got your big skull, another pole, and then you'll go to put on your next biggest skull, and that's why you have this. Pull this out because they're all down in there like that, flush. Pull it out, and on your bottom, and I'm going to show you on this small one because it's easier to maneuver, on the bottom of every skull is a cord with a plug. It's almost like an inflatable a little bit. Plug it in, tuck it in up in the skull, and it will just sit nicely on top, and then you repeat. Pole, next skull, connect your wires, sit it down. Next skull, connect your, all right, you do that till you're out of poles and you're out of skulls to the top. When you get to the top, this little bitty one, it's got a screw right here. I think it's screwed down in there, so I might not be able to get it out for you. But the very top one has just a screw down. That piece, as you can see down in there, see it's got a little bolt. It will screw into the very top pole to keep it on there. So that's it. I mean, not. It doesn't sound bad, and it isn't bad. It's a little. You're definitely going to need a ladder. That's a little bit precarious. Feeding the poles as you get taller and bigger skulls, it's kind of hard to feed the poles through and see where the hole is on the top of each one. But all in all, not hard. Okay, and the only other thing I want to show you real quick, if you decide to mount them, here's your. Again, it's like a blow mold plug-in, and you've got a toggle switch here with timer on one, on the other, and off is in the middle. So that's if you stack them. If you do not stack them, and it comes with stakes to stick them down. If you put them outside, it comes with these that basically you do the same thing. The only difference is the very first skull has another wire that's underneath it right now. Or is it? Yes, it is. That you start off plugging it into instead of that one. So I hope I'm not going too fast. It's just, it's not that hard, and I think you can figure it out. But I haven't seen anyone with a demo on how to put it together. And maybe because it is that super easy. I'm trying to back up to give y'all some scale. There's the Predator. For those like me who's never saw them in real life, I am 5'9", and these come up to a little bit, the biggest comes up to a little below my waist. So great size. They look great plugged up. You know what? Let me plug in at least the big one real quick for you. Hold on one second. All right, guys, I just wanted to show you real quick. I just plugged in the big one at the base and just stuck that little one's plug in real quick. They are very bright. I mean, I have 6, 7 lights on right now inside the space, and I think looking at the camera, it's shining very, very brightly. A lot of people have wanted to put the flaming lights in it. I think that would look awesome as well. So whatever you want to do. So cauldron-wise, 9 cauldrons out of 10. I mean, it is what it is. It's not, they're just big skulls that light up, but they're made very well, which I did not show you. When you go to put them together, now this is the part that is, these seams have to be perfectly fit together because it's like the horse and buggy and the pirate ship. If you have either one of those, these nice, oh, and the casket. I think the casket's the same way. These nice buckle downs. Oh, whoops. That one's come loose. That you just, well, there you go. There's an example. You just push them around. So, really nice made. When the lights go out, it's still going to look great and it'll be easy to replace the lights. So, you know, maybe I should go higher. But, you know, it's not, quote unquote, say an animatronic. It's not moving. It's not doing anything. So that's why I'm not going any higher. But highly recommend if you like skulls. I mean, they can go pretty much anywhere. Cemetery, scary. I'm actually going to put it around the bartender. I have an old school cart. I'm going to put liquor on and put them around that to hide my video games from the kids because, well, we all know how kids can be during a party. Anyway, so definitely recommend if you get your hands on one and you want one, don't think twice about getting it. I don't think you regret it. If you have any questions, let me know. Like I said, easy peasy, even for me, setup. So, all right, stay bubbly. I am going to work on the tree. I have a spirit Halloween tree set up coming up next for you. So, like, subscribe, and share. And until next time, stay bubbly.